Galahad fell in the aqueduct?
No, he went into the catacombs.
Mm.
Okay,
Salim,
here.
King Arthur, you have passed many trials, yet more of the guardians of the sacred cup wait to test you. Well, how does this guy know? Through the catacombs you must pass, and not long ago the one called Galahad entered the catacombs and has not returned. If you are ready to follow him, ask of me, open the catacombs, and I will do so. Ask about the guardians. I guard the way to the catacombs and admit only those who are found worthy. So he isn't just a beggar, he's actually he chose to enter the catacombs without passing the test of symbols and has not been seen since. What answer can you expect from a beggar? Again, if you ask me to open, I'll tell you more. If you choose not to enter, there's no point in me talking to you. Because you have passed the test of symbols, I will give you a gift that can save your life. Within these catacombs are cursed rats whose bite is poison. One bite from the rats and you will die slowly. Even the slightest bite means certain death. If bitten again, the end comes more quickly and with great agony. Take this vial of elixir. If you are bitten, drink it and you will be cured. There is but one dosage, so waste it not. So that's what I was worried about. How are you feeling, Mel? You sound better.
Open your eyes.
I sound better. I feel better, Mike Cade. And I'm even better because you're here. Boobies! Mike Cade's here. Ba-da-da-da. Have a great time. We're so glad to see ya. Don't hang on. Have a great day. Beep. Boobies! Mike Cade! Boobies! It shows the death of Adonis. Instantly, there is a tree filled with golden apples in this mural.
Notice the little corners.
It's got a golden
apples
apple.
and a dove.
Yeah, I see it. So how was your day? I've been here lurking. Okay, Mike Cade, good to see that you're lurking and that I haven't bored you with this game. It's simply a mushroom painted over one doorway. There are many mushroom cults in the Far East. Or, no, that's mustard. Never mind. There are 3 doorways, mummies, urns, and some symbols. 10.5 channel points, Mel. 10.2 thousand channel points, Mel. Use them wisely, my kid. Use them wisely. There are other better gifts. Look, tomb. There's a solid tomb carved with geometric designs on the side. There is something different upon the lid, however. Use it wisely. Takes a long time to get 10,000 channel points.
Uh-oh, what's going on?
Is this the opening to the catacomb? Like, no, what is that? I smell blood and live flesh. Come closer, I have golden treasure. Come closer and look and see.
What?
14,000.
Bull is not to be trusted.
No! Well, there we go. At least we have a great fit for a king. Curiosity killed the king, and even the worms will go hungry by the time the ghoul is finished with you. We got killed by a ghoul. I know. It's a 5-pointed star or a pentacle that is associated with the goddess. And because it is formed of one of the unbroken lines, it is used to keep out harmful spirits or to try to lock them in. Closer, my darling. Come closer.
Oh, see, the labarum is up here, too.
It is a symbol of Mithras, so we might assume the Roman soldiers once used these catacombs. The pentacle apples and the goddess are often associated together because one cuts an apple open lengthwise, he finds a 5-pointed star hidden within. That is interesting. I did not know this. Almost to play a game together. Don't waste it on that, my Kate. Use it on something good.
Now here's a case of, like...
But it would be nice to play a game together.
Get amulet.
The word amulet sounds familiar. Get talisman. The word talisman sounds familiar. Get necklace. Aye, but without the neck. Use a sword to get the necklace. There you go. Very clever, Arthur. You have safely taken possession of the medallion. If you tried to do it Any other way would you die?
You could get bit.
Look, necklace. All right, put on necklace. There you go. You are already wearing it. That's right, we are already wearing it. I don't even think it's safe to look in jars right now. Ooh, Galahad. Ooh, this guy's got me by the hairs. Ah, a rat has bitten you. There was nothing you could do to avoid it. The Hierophant warned you that even one bite was deadly. It appears that Galahad has fallen prey to the rats, for it lies upon a buyer, unaware, and even in your presence. You're going to have to give the thing to Galahad, right?
Yep.
Maybe sneak along the door a little closer to the other side. Use sword to get the necklace. Okay? Wear the necklace. Got it. Sneak in. Try not to get hit by the rat. Can you put the necklace on something? Ah, you can give it. Give it. Oh, you got the necklace. Now you're protected from this dude.
Well, notice it has a star, and that has a star. There's a star there.
Makes sense to me.
So
All right.
Come closer.
Come closer, my darling. Ah, the cursed pentacle. No, not the pentacle. Look in the tomb. The thing has retreated from the warding spell of the medallion. There's a glint of gold at the end of the sarcophagus. It is a golden apple. Get the golden apple. An apple of solid gold. I wonder how often the fiend used it as a lure. Look, lid. The light is too dim. Read inscription. The light is too dim for that too. All right, here we go. Look, mural. The mural shows the death of Hippolytus as brought about by Aphrodite. I wanted to read that.
Well, you have to read it in here.
Oh.
Okay. So.
Well, I just wanted to read that last sentence and I missed it. The full story is told in your document. Okay. I hadn't read that far. Yep.
Okay.
There's also chili if you want to do chili on a hot dog. Okay, look, mural. It is a story of, how do you say that word? Pygmalion, which is written in your Liber Externa. The version is rather fanciful, embellished with doves and piping satyrs. Oh, that satyr has a little bit of an extra appendage going on there.
No, it's not extra.
There's an inverted cross above one of the doors. The Christians call it St. Peter's cross, for they believe the Apostle Peter was crucified upside down. Can you please look at it seriously?
Yeah, I know.
Oh, there is seriously. Mike, hey, did you see that? The horse was well endowed. There's a stone statue of Aphrodite in the center of the room, and upon the hand rests a carved dove. But the other hand, though held out with the palm, is empty. Put the apple in it, right? There's a stone statue, right?
Okay. I'm going to go help out first.
Oh, False Idol has 14. False Idol is the one who said, almost time to play a game together. I thought it was Mike Cade. I was like, why would Mike Cade want to? But maybe he wants to play with a game with little old moi. And just moi. No, thankfully I missed that. He missed the horse's extra appendage. The funeral urns with these sculptures are designed to hold the ashes of the deceased or the mummified organs. Yes, it was a well-endowed horse.
No, it was a satyr.
Oh, it was a well-endowed satyr. To me, I thought it was a horse. I'm ignorant. What could I say? All right, nothing to do. We don't want to be bit by the rat.
Nothing you could do.
He warned that one death is lethal and inevitable, though it may slow. Are you sure there's nothing we can give that rat? It appears Galahad has fallen prey. Well, I don't see us having any other choice but to give him. He's alive, but in a deep fever coma, and he may die at any moment. We have no choice but to give him the only elixir that will... You can give him the golden apple and try to see if that helps. You can give him the green apple and see if that helps. Or just give him the elixir. Arthur, my king, I knew you would come.
Only way out.
Only
the
way
gift
out
for
the
Aphrodite,
gift
you
for
must
Aphrodite. You must bring her the. He has lapsed into a healing coma, and by the time he is healed, you will be dead of the rat's poison. You have one chance to find the Grail. Only its healing powers may yet save you, if you can find it in time. Do not despair or regret your choice. You have done the good and noble deed and saved Galahad, who served you so faithfully. Stupid rat, fink bastard. Talk to the man. He is in a healing trance. He cannot talk to you. He is in a healing trance. Search the man. Does he have anything? What about the thing on the wall right there? Get his sword. You have Excalibur. That's the only weapon you need.
Yeah.
Can we look at Excalibur? Can we pull it out? Look, Excalibur. You have received the sword from the Excalibur from the Lady in the Lake. By her blessings, may it serve you well. Still here too, flat trap. Nice. I think you guys might be liking it then. It's not like I don't know how to describe it. It's just an adventure game. He knows kind of what he's doing, and that really helps me. I might still be sitting back in the beginning of the game.
Yeah, I'm still in Camelot. They keep getting
There's your
killed by the
there's your satire.
Satyr.
Mr. Mike. Satyr Mike Cade.
Blink.
And some boobies.
Okay.
All right, give the apple to you have a green and a gold. Give the golden apple to the statue. You have brought this gift which I made complete. For this I will tell you what you must do to escape the catacombs. First be warned, from moment on, every door within the catacombs is a possible trap. If you leave the safety of this room too soon, you may be trapped forever within a tomb. It is Aphrodite's will that you should know something of her history. I will pose 6 questions to test your knowledge of her. Okay, so that's where reading the book comes in handy. Each one of the questions requires but one word in answer, and when you have answered all 6, I shall reveal to you how you may escape the catacombs. For the sacred cup, it lies beyond the catacombs. You will not find it here. The test begins now. Who did Aphrodite make to fall in love with Hippolytus after he scorned the goddess?
Yeah, like,
Bryce gave you all the answers.
let's look at Spiral.
I don't think so. I think you just got to use your book.
Yeah, probably need.
All right. Fortunately, it's not a timed issue again.
Mythology, so page 10.
So once again, we are now going to read about Aphrodite.
Okay. Who did Aphrodite make to fall in love with Hippolytus after he scorned the goddess?
Phaedra. Is it Phaedra?
Yeah. Okay.
His stepmother. Oh my goodness. Chao Wang. Okay. You have to type out the one-word answer. That is the answer, and so the test continues. Whom did Pygmalion worship? So if you didn't have this book, you couldn't go any further. Unless you went online and got the answer. Aphrodite. In the kingdom of Fauna, what represents fertility and is sacred to Aphrodite? Is it the O symbol or something?
Saturn.
I don't know. You have to get it out. I can't even see.
Sacred number of Aphrodite is 6.
Symbols associated with fertility. Can I take this? All right.
That is not the answer. Oops.
Oh no.
What represents fertility and is sacred to?
Is that this?
Apple? No.
Okay. Known by Aphrodite simply by the name. She was variously considered the goddess of.
Yeah.
Oh, dove. That makes very
Yeah.
much sense.
What's the name of the king who was fathered Hippolytus? Okay, Theseus.
Theseus, yeah. Doesn't he kill his son? Or he kill his son?
Whose
Yeah,
company
he
did
calls
Pygmalion disdain?
Pygmalion disdained.
Was it women?
Let's see. Disdained the company of women. Okay, so he didn't like women.
Was killed by the boar.
That one's
Was it
over here.
Hippolytus?
So killed by the boar is Hippolytus.
Or was it Adonis?
Hold on, it's Adonis, isn't
Okay.
it? You have given 6 answers I require and earned your chance of freedom. First, accept this gift. Here we go. When you have proven yourself by sword and shield, the time will be right to use the dove. To escape the catacombs, you must enter 6 doors exactly as I tell you. If you choose a door that is wrong, you will find yourself trapped forever. Did he give you the doors? He did not. You might want to write this down.
You mean right there? Let's enter here by choosing the first door.
Oh, this is it. This is what you're talking. Oh, I get it. The doors you must choose face the direction I give you, and you must enter them exactly in this order. Okay, so we have this.
West,
this is what.
east, south.
Yep,
east,
that's where it
south,
is.
North.
Thank you so much for watching Flat Trap and still being here. I appreciate it, and I appreciate you. We appreciate all of you guys. I shall not speak again. Your escape will be hindered, rather, whatever, something. Escape from the catacombs. Use the lodestone. So you got to use the real true north. So
let's say
now
north is that way, so we go
west is that way. You are enclosed in a narrow tunnel within the walls. Inch forward carefully and test the floor as you go. It takes you one direction. Let us hope you find an exit soon, for it is cold as is the grave, and stone walls cover with something slick and unpleasant. The tunnel stops at the wall. Push, Arthur. I gives you one way into the rooms of the catacombs through the hidden doorway. Lots of puzzles and stuff is kind of fun. The tunnel has brought you to this room. In the wall behind you, the hidden door seals. You cannot even see where it was. This is the mirror that shows the death of Hippolytus.
Yep.
I remember that from the council. There's a puzzle in the maze garden, and you learn about King Theseus and that he killed his son, calling upon Poseidon.
Okay, south.
And if you didn't use the lodestone, you got to pick it up though. You can't start the game without it. So now it's east.
Yeah, and if
Wink, 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 wink. Winkers, wink, wink, wink.
so, if
Hello,
I go in
wink.
the wrong direction,
To the stream.
it'll close it and then boom.
Okay. And then you're stuck.
Yep.
Okay.
So that was just showing what happened.
We just showed what happens if you end up in the catacombs. You have been eaten by a grue.
Huh. That's if you climb up a fireplace.
A grue in the flu?
Something like that. Oh,
right.
okay. Notice there's a something over here now.
Once more, you're in a tunnel. Once more, you're turning and brings you yet to another hidden door. Push harder, Arthur. That's what she said. Hey, it opens as the other one and returns you to the catacombs. Hey, you could have been forever in the arms of the beautiful woman, but here you walk around these nasty, cold catacombs. Score!
Now it seemed like, oh wait, well we go this way, right? Nope.
No, we follow the way that the lady said, which is go east.
Arr.
Heavy domed stone doors have sealed the room. Has the goddess trapped you or nay? Look.
Boom.
Secret stairs leading upwards have been revealed along the skeleton of a warrior. Search the skeleton. There is nothing of interest. Get the skull. Nay, let it leave disturbed. There's something on the ground, though. There's like a sphere. Most of the mummies have been cold and not useful. Obtain only what you need and take it in the hour of greatest. So only get the hell out of Dodge. That's what is going on. Okay, here we are. We are out of the catacombs. And now it looks like we're in the Colosseum. Where's the lion? The lions, the bears, oh my. Okay, in this section, there's stairs bring you to the surface into blessed light and fresh air. And all around you is a ruin of a circular temple. Once there was a famous temple of Aphrodite in Jerusalem, so perhaps this is it. The marble stones are ancient and weather-worn. The marble pillars are toppled, and the empty round pedestal in the middle may have once held a statue or of an altar. The walls without doors or windows have been built entirely around the temple, right up to the very edge of the room. Everywhere you go, there is death, or traps, or lock forever. Ooh, those look like blades, but they're actually columns. Okay, so there's this guy. It's a win. The spiral carved into the threshold is lunar, and that is, it turns to the left and denotes feminine power and influence. So nothing really serious there. Look, the alley is bound by tall buildings without windows or doors. It takes a sharp turn not far from the temple. Look great. There is none here. Look great again. There, see nothing significant to your mission. Can you do an F3 to type?
Yeah. Or
Okay.
space.
All right, here, that looks like a head. It could be the head of a god, a king, a warrior. Who can say? Perhaps the entire statue is buried. We shall never know its strange story. Maybe it's the head of Adonis. There is a tiny grate or a barred opening of some sort at the base of the wall. I believe it may even be the top of a buried window. And there's a small window high in the alcove with the single metal bar across it. Look in the grate. Nope. Pick up a rock.
Probably not.
Obtain only what you need, nothing else. Obtain only what we need, people, and not another thing. Because this game will lead us out. We think, right? Wrong. There are cracks, so I guess we could look at the cracks. But I can't reach the keyboard anyway. So Chad will look at the cracks. Or
You
not.
could right click on stuff.
Oh, I could right-click on stuff. I didn't
Yeah.
know that.
Yeah. So.
But it's not everything active, and certainly not the cracks in the wall.
No. So only if there was.
Something to look at.
Yeah. So that was just something like, okay, that's something to look at there.
Okay, well, maybe there is more of where that came from, though. Infidel, you must defeat me if you would win the Grail. Here in the Temple of Aphrodite, we must match sword and shield, strength and skill until one of us is dead. Infidel. But I wish for an equal fight, and you do not have a helmet. Therefore, I offer you one that is strong as my own. Wear it or not, as you please. Eat an apple. Good job. Do you need the helmet? Is the helmet going to kill you if you put the helmet on?
No.
The apple's potent spell has relieved your hunger and thirst and giving you a new surge of strength. But alas, it cannot stop the poison of the rat's bite from killing you. It can only delay the final end. Get the helmet. He looks to be a formidable opponent, but he's no ordinary mortal, but a mystic guardian. Defeating him will require strategy and wits more than just brute strength.
Okay, so we also this is kind of a cool battle, which would be kind of neat in like other games. I was thinking would have been kind of cool in Quest for Glory.
So it's once again,
Saracen.
it's pressing the keys.
Yeah, great blow, high,
Okay.
retreat, great blow, low, middle parry, low attack, high attack.
Okay, so we're going to see a fight similar to what we were seeing in Quest for Glory. Get the
No,
helmet
I was
first.
hoping it would have been kind of cool if they had things like.
Arthur, you are overexerting yourself. Slow down. Oh, I thought it locked. I was like, no. Ooh, struck him right in the crotch. Or the kneecap. This guy's supposed to be a guardian, so you think that he would be not so tired. Ooh, he got you right in the side there. He lanced you. You're dying anyway, so what does it matter, right? Your sword feels heavy as lead. Defend yourself with your shield. Notice there's no lifeline on this fight, so you don't know how long this fight is going to be at all. Watch him. Okay. You always wonder how many thousands of hit points do you need to do to beat this guy. Okay, so now the battle will take place over here. While you're continuing this battle, I am going to go get myself some chili. Hey, wait, did you take any of this with your hot dogs? Don't look like it.
Got him!
You did?
Yeah.
Do you knock him down the steps?
Now, eventually you just have to fight him. Kill the Circean in a fair fight, and now his soul transforms to a dove and rises to the sky and vanishes from sight.
Cool.
Hey, winkers. Release dove. The stone dove feels oddly warm. 'Tis changing by the power of Aphrodite. It turns into a living dove with the very hands.
Sorry, I had to focus on work earlier. That's okay, Leonardo. Thank you for coming back. Yes, that one's up. Did you find that fight hard?
It's not easy.
Yeah, it's not an easy fight.
And if I was, on the harder, had the harder arcade mode. And here's Aphrodite. Where you stand, once my priestesses stood, my name was spoken with reverence, my statue and holy of holies were housed within, and where only that bare pedestal remains. The last thing my worshippers would see as they left my temple was this leftward spiral upon the threshold, reminder of left turning ever onwards.
So what does Aphrodite look like? She's what, the goddess
As with
of love?
life, so too does power
yeah.
pass onward. Even God and goddesses fall prey to the endless cycle. My reign here is ended. I shall never return. You have won the sacred cup by your determination and persistence, by cleverness and skill of arms. I surrender it to you.
Wow.
But beware, the power of the Grail itself will pass final judgment upon your worthiness to possess it. Start where you would start, turn as you should turn, and count the places of the pillars until you reach my sacred number. Beneath that pillar you shall find what you seek.
She told us our sacred numbers in
Yep.
that book. Hang on a second. Don't do it yet, Jeff. I'm coming back. I just gotta get some food because I'm getting queasy.
Sheath, sword, open purse, arcade difficulty. We're at normal. So if you're in a harder mode, your score gets even higher, especially with some of these like the skills and stuff like that. So I don't think I've ever maxed out, so I'm kind of curious what it would take to get like the highest level of points and stuff like that. Some of these, like I said, if you're in highest arcade. So it's talking about her sacred number. So we start from here. Here's 1, here's pillar 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 6.
Okay. What do? Just push at it?
Actually, let's see what happens if I try another one. See if anything different happens. Or if it just says, nope, nothing
Yeah,
there.
that would be cool. To see if... Ow. Sorry. Oh, okay. So you do push the pillar.
Yeah.
Ow.
Okay. Found a bug.
So what happened?
It
moves. Ha 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 ha. You have
it.
found it. You have found the Grail. We have found the Grail. Finally, people, after searching for many hours.
And if you're not worthy, you turn to ash. It goes.
Oh. So if we kill people, besides that one guy who had it coming to him, or if we hadn't helped people out, we wouldn't have been worthy.
Restores you instantly to perfect health.
And we're back to health. You are dazed with the Grail's power, but you must recover yourself and find a way out of here. Camelot must be saved before... Oh no! Somebody stole the Grail! The thief has struck again. Stop him. This time he took the cup. Asshat. Give us back the cup, asshat.
Steals our purse. The gods, he will escape.
All right, well.
Nay.
Nay, your God smiles upon you that his rope has broken. Master, mercy, master. I am only a poor, miserable wretch. Have mercy. Have mercy. Here's a treasure untouched. Take it and let me live. I beg you. Please have mercy.
You must choose. I'll take up the Grail now, or in an act of mercy, or draw your sword and slay him. So let's take a look at our score. Okay, we got 200. Okay, we have almost our wisdom, quite a few soul points. Or we could go.
Arthur, this man is begging for mercy.
Rah! Do not blame you for slaying him after the
For all
grief has
the
caused you.
merchants of Jerusalem will no doubt thank you. This Grail is unharmed, and now you must move.
See, did we lose anything?
Well, I think what's going to end up happening, because we didn't show mercy, is probably that the guy is, I mean, that
He tried to stab us in the back. By the gods, he dared.
Stab you in the back. If not for your mail tunic, you would have been dead at the hands of this foul dog. So killing him is probably his best
time to let the Grail decide his fate.
Look at the Indiana Jones moment where they get sucked up into the...
Zero.
Yep. And so he comes to the end in which he deserves. And now you must move quickly to find Galahad and return to Camelot.
Okay, I think they gave us a few more soul points or something.
Leonardo, Mike Cade said, hey.
Yeah, here's Galahad. So, worst case, hopefully Galahad would come.
My king, you have won. Aye, but rise, Sir Galahad, and draw near to your king at once. A great power is at work. The Grail has chosen to bring you home in your hour of desperate need. I have a feeling we're going to beat this game today, huh?
Yeah, just be missed.
The Grail has brought you here, Arthur. Only one God may rule in thy kingdom now. The altar of Christ, God, awaits its vessel.
Goodbye, Mithras.
Cast down your eyes. The radiance of the Grail is too great for any man to see. Can I look at it? Can I look yet? Oh, no. Behold, Mithra has been driven away, and the Grail is gone. It has become a healing force that spreads outward and touching every corner of your kingdom. The land returns to life, and the lakes and the rivers and wells fill once more with clean, fresh water. Camelot is healed! Yay!
This is interesting. Some just kind of different paths and even new ways to die and things like that.
You receive Guinevere's praise and adoration as you have well earned. And something else. We won't talk about it on here.
Nice.
Your knights salute you, and your joyous cries of love and gratitude of your peoples fill the air. And so you have won through purity of spirit and heart, through skill and strength. No praise is too great. Never seen the end. With the peace and prosperity returned to your kingdom, you have the time to rest and enjoy the land you have saved. Yahoo! Woohoo! Good job, Chad. If it had been me, we'd probably still be back like in the middle of the game. But though your land is healed, your heart is not. Perhaps it shall never be. Good Lord, could you just send him away? But then she'd want him more. So what can you do there? Her rose did save him, even if it wasn't meant for you. Not really. She wanted you to save him.
Not necessarily the happiest of endings, but it's sort of the tragicness of
Well, it never is in this story, because it is definitely King Arthur's fall. Good job. I've never seen the end. I didn't know you could do it in one sitting, one stream, which is
I
awesome.
wasn't quite sure if I was going to make it in one. I knew I could probably do it in two or less.
Mm-hmm. Well, at least now we're set up for a new game next week. Robin Hood. Have you ever played that one?
Well, I have completed it. That one was also quite a while ago.
Mm-hmm.
But it was another one that was same author,
Mm-hmm.
and so that was also well researched. I'm trying to remember if there was like a potential third one that they were contemplating but never happened.
Chad is
Sound
inhuman.
effects by Mark Ziebert. love his music.
Chad is inhuman when playing these games, for real. He definitely knows
Camelot.
his CR games. I've never seen the end. I mean, I always got stuck
This is
and
the
never
first time
got
I
to go on.
completed. I remember one year as a kid playing this with my brother during New Year's Eve. So, wisdom points. Yeah, this would be interesting to see the full side points. Like I said, I think some you probably have to fight the hardest arcade for some of them, like the skill points. And I'm going to guess a few of them you just have to probably, know to talk to the right people or something.
We are definitely
And that's
moving
the
through
end.
his collection.